Jackson sends Ali in motion into the left slot. He's for the line of scrimmage, gets the snap, he's back to pass, he looks left, nothing there. In the pocket, now moving to his left, looking down the field, throws on the bit for Flowers, makes the catch, getting around the 20, hangs on. Lamar Jackson buying time, fires a straight to Zay Flowers, good for 18 and a Ravens first down. That was really good protection, and Lamar didn't end up running the football because you noticed that Jack Gibbons, you just talked about, Ryan, was in a spy position. He was just mirroring Lamar Jackson to make sure if he did run with the football, that he was right there to make the tackle. But as he continues to extend this play, ends up finding Zay Flowers back over the middle of the field. So an excellent job of patience there from Jackson to get rid of that football. Jalen Hawkins made the tackle. Ravens just outside the red zone of the Patriots 21. First and 10, three receivers, bunch to the right. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hand it off. Henry running left. Finds a lane to the 13-10. Down the 5. Henry to the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. A 21-yard touchdown run and a fast start for Baltimore. The Ravens have a 6-0 lead with 12:21 to go in the first. Touchdown run number 11 on the season for the King. They ran a similar play a couple of snaps ago, and Derrick Henry had to go in opposite direction of his offensive linemen that were pulling around the corner. That time his right tackle, Roger Rosengarten, came from the right to the left, got a kick-out block. Henry showed patience to wait for that block to develop, cut right inside of it, and nobody there to get him down as he ran into the end zone. Tyler Luke, the rookie, is on for the PAT. Snap spot, the kick for Luke is on the way, and it is good. So the Baltimore Ravens with a fast start, a touchdown on the opening drive, and with 12:21 to go in the first quarter, it's the Ravens 7. The Patriots will have it when we return. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohls.com. Select styles. Offer is December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this thing, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a realtor. Get a guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Television sales on Black Friday set new records as millions of Americans snapped up the hot deals. But a lot of people were out of town or too busy to take advantage of the special pricing. So, how about a redo? Right now, you've got a second chance to save big on many of the top-rated Samsung, LG, and Sony TVs. Where? At Video Only, where the smart shoppers go. So, don't miss out. Check out Video Only now, or
You'll be sorry.
The world's full of hard rolls and straight lines. We prefer round ones. BuzzBall's ready-to-go cocktails are perfectly portable, perfectly mixed, and have curves in all the right places. In a world of silver cans, BuzzBall's is different. With its iconic ball shape, it's always ready to roll. So when you're ready to go, BuzzBall's is too. Grab a pair of BuzzBall's ready-to-go cocktails. Please drink responsibly. BuzzBall's, available in spirit, wine, and malt. 15% alcohol by volume. BuzzBall's LLC, Carrollton, Texas.
Let's check the drive summary sponsored by GoodRx. For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Go to GoodRx.com or download the free GoodRx app. Now, the Ravens made it look easy. A 5-play, 65-yard drive, 2:39 off the clock. Derrick Henry with a 21-yard touchdown run, and that is exactly what the Ravens were looking for in a big game here at home.
Yeah, exactly. Using Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson with a couple of really nice throws there, sticking in, trying to find Zay Flowers down the field. They were able to connect a couple times, but I really think Derrick Henry, using his physicality and them getting him going early, is going to be huge for them throughout the rest of this game.
So we'll see what the Patriots have in response as they'll get it for the first time. Tyler Luke will kick it away. Kyle Williams, Dearness Johnson back deep. End over and kickoff, headed the way of Williams. He's got it to the goal line, coming out across the 5. Now to the 10, 15, up to the 20, lane to the 25. He's across the 30, takes a hit, stays on his feet, then dives out to the 35-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will start First down and 10. Drake May, the starting quarterback, coming off probably his worst game of the year. Threw for 155 yards last week against Buffalo. First game this year, under 200 yards. As Derek mentioned, he leads the NFL in completion percentage. He is fifth in passing yards. Ramondre Stevenson, Travion Henderson split the carries in the backfield. Stephon Diggs, DeMario Pop Douglas, and Kayshon Boutte are the wide receivers. Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper are the tight ends. First and 10 Patriots at their own 36-yard line. Drake May will line up in the shotgun. He's got Ramondre Stevenson to his right. Here's the snap. May back, looks, throws right side along the numbers. That's hauled in by Mac Collins, who dives across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line. And a good start there. A gain of about 7 or 8. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle.
Yeah, Mac Collins, kind of the journeyman wide receiver, actually led them in receiving last week. As you mentioned, that was not the greatest game for Drake May in this offense, especially through the air. But starting him off with a high percentage completion, as we talked about, got just a click below 71% on the season, leading the NFL.
Second down 3 from the 43. May lines up under center. Stevenson is the single back. Receivers left and right. May motioning out to his right side. Crowd trying to make some noise. May gets the snap, turns, he'll hand it off. Stevenson running outside the right hash. He lowers his shoulder. He powers his way out near midfield, and that's going to be a first down for Ramondre Stevenson. Humphrey made the tackle, but only after a gain of 7, and it takes just 2 plays for the Patriots to move the sticks.
Yeah, good job out on the perimeter there by Jack Westover, the fullback, number 37. A good single block out there, which allows Stevenson to get upfield and showing a little bit of balance here early on from this Patriots offense.
Patriots now from their own 49, first down and 10, trailing 7-0. Clock moving 11:03 to go in the first quarter. May will line up in the shotgun with Stevenson to his right. 2 receivers left, single man to the right. Douglas goes in motion from left to right. May points with his left hand. Looks over the defense. Looks that right way. Gets the shotgun.
Oh, nice catch.
He's looking over the middle. Got plenty of time. Loads up. Goes deep on the right side of that one. Is caught. What a catch in traffic around the 26 by Stephon Diggs. May put it up in the air, and Diggs in some heavy traffic yanks it down. It's a gain of 25.
Well, sometimes you just got to make these contested catches, and his right leg actually ends up getting kind of caught back behind him as Alohi Gilman comes to try to knock the ball away right at the moment of the catch. Stephon Diggs holds onto it. Had a quiet week last week against Buffalo. Just 3 catches, 26 yards. They need him to have a big night.
Homecoming game of sorts for Stephon Diggs. Grew up about 45 minutes away.
Offensive injury.
And boy, he had a heck of a catch there. And now the officials are stopping play. I think they want to look at Diggs. You mentioned, Rack, his leg kind of got twisted up underneath him. He popped up, but then they called for the trainers, and Diggs is going to walk off. Michael came out for a look. Looks like Diggs is going to be okay. Does have a little bit of limp on his right side as he heads off to the Patriots sideline.
Yeah, I thought I saw him kind of tap his right shoulder as well, too. It doesn't look like he's limping or anything like that. He's kind of shrugging his right shoulder a little bit, but it doesn't look like he's going to be out for long.
Extra offensive lineman in the game. Thayer Munford is in there now for the Patriots. First and 10 from their own 26, or from the Baltimore 26, rather. Ball is on the near side right hash. Patriots now are going to line up in a wildcat formation. Ramondre Stevenson is going to take the snap. He's got it. He fakes the Travion Henderson, runs right along the numbers, down to about the 20, maybe the 19, and it gets stacked up there. So the Patriots, a little trickery. Stevenson faked the handoff to Henderson, who would have run around the left side. Stevenson takes it around the right side before Trenton Simpson can make the tackle. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels not afraid to throw in some trickery in there. Last week they threw a double pass back in the first quarter, so wanting to show some things to the defense early on that they have to defend.
They will line up under center with receivers left and right on 2nd and 3 for the Ravens 19. Stevenson the single back. May looks over the defense. Play clock at 8. May puts his hands under center, takes the snap. He'll hand off Stevenson, bouncing up the left. It's actually Travion Henderson. And Henderson between the hash marks is down to the 17. Gain of 2. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. The Patriots in the Lowe's red zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. So they're helping you with deals on top brands like Scott's, Pit Boss, Cobalt, and Trex Decking. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
Kyle Hamilton was all over that play. I saw him barking as soon as he recognized the formation. They had the extra lineman. Thayer Munford came across the formation. And Kyle Hamilton started on the left, and he just followed the running back to the opposite side of the formation to make the tackle.
Kyle Hamilton, one of the best in the NFL, certainly one of the best on this defense. Now the Patriots on 3rd and 1 bring Tonga a nose tackle in as a fullback, but Mike Vrabel's going to take a timeout. So Vrabel spends his first time out before this 3rd down and 1 play. And the Patriots will talk things over. Ryan Radke, Derek Rackley here in the Grainger broadcast booth in Baltimore. At work, every day is game day. Give your crew an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry when you call Grainger.com or just stop by. So the Patriots with a little bit of a breather here before 3rd down and 1. Both teams have come out running the ball effectively. The Patriots last week had a season-high 246 yards on the ground against Buffalo. They averaged 9.8 yards a carry. That was a Patriots franchise record.
And courtesy of a couple of really long Travion Henderson touchdowns. Had one from 65 and another from 52 out.
Patriots will stay in the same formation. Tonga is the fullback. 3rd down and a yard. Stevens in the tailback, single receiver, split to the left. May goes under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking right, throws right for Hunter Henry. He can't make the catch. Threw his hands at the goal line. It'll be 4th and 1. Kyle Van Noy, who had an interception a week ago, was in coverage. And what does Mike Vrabel want to do? He's leaving the offense on the field for 4th and a yard.
Now, the discipline and playmaking ability there of Kyle Van Noy, because the Patriots gave a full run formation look with a defensive player, extra offensive lineman. They go play action off of it, and Kyle Van Noy right in the hip pocket of the tight end to knock the ball loose.
Patriots hustle to the line of scrimmage on 4th down and 1. May goes under center. Stevens in the single back. Here's the snap. May's going to keep it between the hash marks, and it looks like he's got the first down. Veered off to the right a little bit. He's down to the 15. That'll be good for a gain of 2. And the Patriots convert on the 4th down run from their quarterback, Drake May.
Yeah, instead of going right behind his center, he just bumps this out one gap and essentially goes in the B gap, which is right between your right guard and your right tackle. And he lets his big defensive lineman out in front of him, Tonga, as an extra lead blocker to help him push the pile to pick up that first down.
Patriots are now 15 of 20 this season on 4th down. 2nd best percentage in the league. 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 15. Both Stevenson and Henderson in the backfield. May lines up in the shotgun, takes the snap. He'll pitch it out to Henderson. He bobbles it, running outside the right numbers, and he's going nowhere. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 18-yard line. Trenton Simpson was in there. Malachi Starks was in there. That play was doomed from the beginning. A loss of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 13.
Well, Ryan, we already talked about one of the linebackers and key players being out for New England. Well, how about the same can be said for Baltimore's defense? As Teddy Buchanan tore his ACL, he's out. So Trenton Simpson is the guy that's going to be filling in for his place. They felt like he's seen a lot of experience. They feel really comfortable. He comes out and makes a really good play there.
2nd down, 13. May in the gun. Trips left, single man right. Stevens in the running back, set to May's right side. Shotgun snap. May back, looking left, nothing there. Now rolling right, looking towards the end zone out to the sideline, and he just runs out of bounds. They pump faked a couple of times, and May ends up stepping out around the line of scrimmage. They're actually going to move him back about a yard. So that will end up as a sack for the Ravens. And now it's going to be 3rd down and about 14. I'm a little surprised that Drake May didn't just throw that ball into the bench.
Exactly. Once you realize that you're not going to get across the line of scrimmage, just go ahead and throw that ball away. He's trying to find if Ramondre Stevenson or his tight end Hunter Henry would get open, but it was covered well by the Ravens defense.
Well, Trenton Simpson says thank you very much because he gets credit for a sack, and he's now got a career high. That's 2.5 for him this year. 3rd down and 14. Trips left, single man right. May back in the shotgun, play clock down to 1. May clapping his hands, gets the snap, back to pass, looking right, steps up, he's pressured, throws right side of bounds, intercepted, picked off at the 5-yard line by Marlon Humphrey. A low throw at the feet of Kayshon Boutte, and Marlon Humphrey dives in front for the INT, his 3rd of the year, and the Ravens will take over at their own 4-yard line.
Well, and Ryan, that guy again, Kyle Van Noy, he ends up getting the pressure that forces Drake May to get rid of this ball maybe a little sooner than he wants, and Humphrey comes up with the decisive interception.
6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's the Ravens 7, the Patriots nothing. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
A U-line. The prevailing opinion is you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at U-line believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers, believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says, you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer is December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your gold caps is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you can save. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Christmas unwrap all-day football with the NFL holiday games featuring the Cowboys against the Commanders and the Lions against the Vikings on next. Got a primetime showdown on Prime Video as the Broncos take on the Chiefs. 3 games, 1 epic holiday. For the full schedule, visit watch.nfl.com. And, of course, you can also hear those games right here on Westwood One. 6:30 to go first quarter. Ravens 7, Patriots nothing. Well, Rack, this is a Ravens team that has not really looked like the Ravens for much of the year, but it's been a vintage Baltimore start to this game. Running the ball, getting into the end zone, and then the defense coming up with a big play.
Yeah, exactly. Smash mouth football on the offensive side, getting Derrick Henry going early, and they're able to get him into the end zone for a touchdown, and then bend but don't break on the defensive side. Marlon Humphrey, 129th career game, former first-round pick. 2 weeks in a row now with an interception. Had one last week that ended up tipping off the hands of Jamar Chase. So finding a way to steal those possessions away from the offense.
Mentioned third of the year for Marlon Humphrey. And so now the Ravens take over with a 7-0 lead. They're at their own 4-yard line, first down and 10. Jackson will line up under center. Henry is the single back. Kohler, the tight end, goes in motion from left to right. Jackson gets the snap, turns, hands it off. Henry running right out to the hash marks, cuts it up, lowers his shoulder, and Derrick Henry powers his way out to the 9-yard line. 7 will bring up second down and 3. You ever notice with Derrick Henry, unless you get him in the backfield, like right as he takes the handoff, it is extremely rare to see him go down on the first hit.
Absolutely. And if it's not penetration, it's somebody's got to show themselves in the hole to get him to stop his feet and go laterally. Otherwise, yes, he's breaking tackles.
Shotgun snap on second and 4. Handoff, Henry breaking tackles off the right side, and he's got a first down. He lost the ball, and it looks like New England's got it.
See, I didn't even see the fumble.
First down, got it popped loose, and the Patriots dive on top of it around the 32. First down. Craig Woodson ends up with the football after Henry got it knocked away. That was an issue for Derrick Henry early in the year, and he gets it popped out here. Carlton Davis had the first hit, but then Jalen Hawkins punched it out, and Woodson was jumping on the spot. The Patriots get the turnover.
Yeah, initially, Carlton Davis ended up coming and getting his shoulder pad on the football. He mentioned it was a team effort, and that's something that this defense needed desperately. The way that Baltimore was just kind of marching down the field and how Henry was running the football, getting that turnover is big time for New England.
So the Patriots will take over. First and 10 at their own 32. They line up in the shotgun. Henderson, the running back, to his left. 2 receivers right, single man to the left. Now Henderson will move off to May's right side. Play clock down to 10. Shotgun snap. May back, looks left, throws left out to the sideline. That's caught by Mac Hollins. And he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. So that'll be a short gain of 2. Nate Wiggins was in coverage. It'll bring up second down at 8.
That turnover is always one of the big storylines. Most coaches are going to tell you that turnovers and explosive plays are what ends up deciding football games. It doesn't really matter what level that you are playing at, and New England gets that turnover to get the football back.
And the Patriots have not been getting many as of late. That's just their 4th takeaway since week 9. Slot right, single man left, second and 8. Shotgun snap to May. Back to pass, looks right, nothing there. Looks left, steps up in the pocket, now going to run. And he's hit from behind, taken down at about the 39-yard line. Mike Green with the tackle. It's again a 5 for Drake May. And that'll set up a third down play. Third down And a couple, and while Drake may not be Lamar Jackson with his legs, he has plenty to hurt you in that area, Rack.
No, he's definitely a good athlete. That's kind of one of the other things I was telling you was surprising. He's been sacked 43 times this year coming into this game, which you see with his athleticism, you think he would get away from a few more of those sacks.
3rd down and 3. And the shotgun with Stevens into his right. 3 receivers left, single man right. May points with his left hand. Play clock down to 5. May lifts his right leg, gets the shotgun snap, back to pass, looking left, nothing there, looks right, nothing there, looks left again, flag flies in the secondary. May rolling to his right, being chased, and now will keep it into the Ravens bench, incomplete. But let's check on the marker, which is on this side of the 50, and it looks like this is going to be a defensive hold. Brad Rogers is our referee tonight.
Holding. Defense number 44. 5-yard penalty from the previous flag. Automatic. First down.
Nixon reminds you to not get flagged. Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, drinking and driving will change your whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over, paid for by Nixon. And that goes against Marlon Humphrey. Had the pick earlier, but gets called for a whole year to extend the drive for New England.
They had a few boo-birds going on here. They showed the replay in the stadium. I think that the home fans don't feel like they saw much of a holding there.
Shocking.
Shocker.
Out to the 43, 1st down and 10. Mabel hand off. Travion Henderson running right. And Henderson able to find the little crease, gets low and dives out to the 49-yard line of New England. Humphrey made the stop. It's a gain of 6. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. It will also bring us to the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Ravens 7, the Patriots nothing. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Oh yeah, baby! NFL HD! Full game live, baby!
Feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. You see, Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. That's right, whether you're walking all day or even just standing, Arch Fit Skechers slip-ins have the perfect sweet spot of support to give you comfort like you've never felt before. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. No hands needed. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. If you haven't tried it, you are truly missing out. And Arch Fit Skechers slip-ins come in practically every style you can imagine. Athletic shoes for your workout, casual sneakers for weekend errands, direct shoes for the office, and boots for those brisk, cool days. Make every step feel like a dream and try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold. As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family. Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapor Stick. Soothing comfort for the whole family.
Oh yeah, baby, NFLHD.com. Like anybody's gonna go to that shit.
Use as directed.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Sunday Night Football.
KNBR and KNBR-FM, your home of 49ers football.
Derek Rackley here in Baltimore, where it's time for the start of the second quarter, sponsored by Vicks Vapor Stick. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors for the whole family in an easy-to-use stick. And for steamy, non-medicated shower vapors for yourself, try Vapo Shower Max. Use as directed. Now the Patriots with a 7-0 lead. They look to be driving to add to that lead, but Derrick Henry fumbled. And now it's the Patriots that are on the march. Their first drive stalled out with a Drake May interception down at the 40-yard line.
And both teams now trading turnovers here early in this game in the first quarter, and with pretty good field position here sitting at midfield, New England needs to find a way to capitalize on the turnover that they got after Henry fumbled, see if they get some points on the board.
Patriots with a change up front. Morgan Moses, the right tackle, the knee injury, questionable to return, so Thayer Munford is in there and right tackle now. Second and 4 Patriots at their own 49. May under center with an offset eye behind him. Handoff Travion Henderson right up the gut. He's across the 50, and it looks like he has the first down. There is a penalty flag on the far side of the field. Roquan Smith made that tackle, a gain of 5. We'll see if it's going to stand up. Officials talking things over near midfield. Ravens are saying it's against the Patriots.
Yeah, Roquan Smith is convinced. He continues to point that direction.
You get Roquan a mic, he can just make the announcement for us. He does everything else. Why not let him referee too?
Illegal formation. Offense, number 18. Off the line. 5-yard penalty, second down.
So that'll wipe out the first down run. Rack, you and I, we got to watch Roquan Smith when he was in college at Georgia. And the step to the NFL did not affect the way Roquan Smith plays at all. That man is everywhere on the field.
No, absolutely. He is your definition of an alpha dog. And I guess you could say from where he played college ball, that's fitting for him as well as a Georgia Bulldog. And he's been one of the best, one of the most consistent in the National Football League, manning up that inside linebacker position.
Moving back to the 44, second down and 9. Man, the shotgun. Henderson to his left, takes the snap, back to throw, looks right, throws right on the numbers, caught by Mac Hollins. He turns it outside, and he's across midfield to the Baltimore 49. Trenton Simpson with the tackle. It's a gain of 7, and now a third down and 2 coming up for New England.
Yeah, pretty good zone beater there, just finding the opening in the defense as Mac Hollins just goes in between two of those Ravens defenders, sits it down, puts his numbers back to the quarterback, and Drake May on the same page with him.
By the way, Stephon Diggs, who got rolled up on in the opening drive, is back in the game. He's lined up in the left slot on third down and 2. Patriots go empty, 3 receivers left, 2 out to the right. May bends toward the line of scrimmage, lifts his right leg, takes the snap. He's back to throw, looks over the middle, throws over the middle, caught by Henry, the tight end. He's going to have a first down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. Trenton Simpson with the tackle, but a gain of 5 on the catch by Hunter Henry.
Yeah, good concentration and ball security there because Henry goes across the middle. He knows that he's going to end up taking a hit here. He sees out the corner of his eye that Trenton Simpson does not vacate that position. So you got to make sure you catch the football. You cannot bobble it. Then you got to brace yourself for the hit.
From the Ravens 44, first down and 10. May under center with receivers left and right. Henderson, the running back. They'll give it to Henderson. Running left, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Tried to spin away, but couldn't do it. Kyle Hamilton, the guy we were talking about earlier, was in there to upend him. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play.
That's just the leverage. I mean, Kyle Hamilton understands that he cannot let Henderson get outside of him. So as he gets out in the backfield, he immediately goes to the outside, forces Henderson back up inside, and when he does that, he loses his footing.
Loss of 3, back to the Baltimore 47. Second down and 13, trips right, single man left. May in the shotgun with Henderson to his left. Here's the snap. May sprints out to his right. Looking to the sideline. Everybody covered up now, and May will just toss this one away into the Patriots bench. Good coverage out there by the Baltimore secondary, and that'll leave New England with a third down and 13. Don't miss all the NFL excitement next Sunday on CBS and Fox. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. Catch the NFL on CBS and Fox. So the Patriots now with a third down at 13. 1 of 3 on third down in the ball game tonight. New England will come to the line of scrimmage with May in the shotgun. They'll put 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Diggs is the single man to the right. Andre Stevens in the running back walks up toward the line of scrimmage. May gets the shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He sets his feet. He slides left. He looks, throws deep down the middle. Got a man, and that's caught. Mac Hollins going up top for a fingertip catch down around the 27-yard line. Humphrey was in coverage, a gain of 21. May puts it up high, and Hollins pulls it down for the first down.
Right on third and 13, the first thing you're thinking about is you have to get protection. And you mentioned the running back ends up tucking himself up right behind his offensive line because Baltimore showed a lot of...
Oh yeah, HD Young, baby, HD Young.
Coming out of it, dropping out, only rushing 4, but they had the protection to...
NFL Live, full game, baby.
27. May under center gets the snap. He'll play fake, looking, throws down the right side numbers, and that is caught. Austin Hooper is down at the 1-yard line. Boy, another great catch. May with kind of a back shoulder throw, and Hooper brings it in for a gain of 26, and the Patriots are on the doorstep.
Wow, he's got a Logan Gilman all over him. He has his right arm in between both of his hands, but still able to elevate, adjust to the football, and bring that one down at about the 1-yard line. An excellent concentration. We've seen the tight ends come up big on this drive.
First down and goal from the 1. Patriots will come to the line of scrimmage. They've got Tonyan again as the fullback. May will go under center. May takes the snap. Play fake. Rolling to his right. May looking. Lobs into the end zone. Wide open is Henry, and he makes the catch for a touchdown. Touchdown lob from Drake May to Hunter Henry. 6th touchdown of the year for Henry, and the Patriots are within one, down 7-6 with 11-17 to go in the first half.
Excellent play design here as they end up going play action, wholesale to the opposite side, to the heavy side of the formation, making it look like they're going to run the football. It's a delay. Henry comes out. Drake May almost acts like Steph Curry after a three-pointer, throws that football and just runs back to the sideline.
That's my boy. Make sure you guys go check out my boy HD Yoey. HD. Went to high school with that boy. What's up, man? We played on the football team together. I was quarterback. He was wide receiver. Now he's in my chat telling people to go to NFLHD.com, baby.
How can we help each other?
And then BD, Vic, my homie Vic, before him, man, that's what they do. They come in and tell people to go to HD. That's the homie that I graduated. Last time I seen you, Vic, dude, at the high school reunion. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, Vic, dude, I appreciate the super chat, too. Thanks, brother. $2 super chat.
Your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. We'll help you find last-minute gifts that don't look last-minute, even if you're still planning to propose. At Shane Company, we'll show you perfect.
So it seems I figured out the connection here.
Like hand-matched diamond studs, 14-karat gold chains, or the ultimate gift, a beautiful engagement ring. We have longer store hours, so you can skip the crowds and shop when you want.
Usually takes me a while to get this ABC reception.
Because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Hi, I'm Brian Baxiari, Executive Manager of Stevens Creek Lincoln. It has often been said that good things come to those that wait. Our construction at Stevens Creek Lincoln is officially underway, and we are building something worth waiting for. When we're done with our construction, Stevens Creek Lincoln will be one of only a few Lincoln vitrine dealerships in the nation. In the meantime, we have moved a few blocks down Stevens Creek. With pickup and delivery, mobile service, and membership perks that no one else delivers, you owe it to yourself to experience luxury with Stevens Creek Lincoln.
Right now at Stevens Creek Lincoln, it's the Lincoln Wish List sales event. Get 0% APR on all new 2025 Aviator, Corsair, and Nautilus models. That 0%.
So we got a tie ball game at 7. If the connection goes out again, I'm just going to go back to the radio. Oh, wow. HD, yoy. Last time I seen you, man, you had a fat wife. Hope you guys figured it out. Vic, brother, what's up, dude? Went to high school with these guys. Good people. Make sure you go check out NFL HD. You know when you're getting those in there, you're probably getting some people coming in. And what they try to do is they try to get you for copyright. I know exactly. When you start seeing those people, they're trying to get you for copyright. It's like a warning sign. Derrick Henry with the fumble. No. Gives the Patriots a chance, and they able to convert it into a touchdown. Tied at 7, 11-17, left to go second quarter, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, two-step drop, looks left, throws in, it's caught on a quick out. DeAndre Hopkins, no, he dropped it. Wow. That's Chiefs DeAndre Hopkins right there. So Hopkins drops a pass right in his hands. Should have been a first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Jackson in the gun. Mitchell to his left hip. They're going to hand this football off to Mitchell. Good patience, but he's wrapped up after a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Just under 11 minutes left to go, second quarter. Ravens break the huddle in the gun. 2 wide receivers to Jackson's left. 1 to his right. Actually, 2 to his right, likely in the right slot. Jackson, 3-step drop, looks right, throws, and it's incomplete. Bateman's running a go route. Jackson threw pretty much a comeback route or a back shoulder. Good pass protection by Ali right there. Blitzing Patriot right up the middle. Gave Jackson time. Ravens got a punt. Marcus Jackson, the returner, back. Ravens got to punt this from the 41. Punt in the air, and it's going to bounce right at the 31-yard line, or actually the 27. Take a good Ravens bounce all the way to the 25-yard line, and that's where Drake May is going to start this drive. 10:21 left to go, second quarter, scoreless. You know, once you're getting those NFL HD guys, you made it. MS. See, that's the homie MS. That's his wife right there. She was kind of pissed off that I basically came at her. I called her fat, and now MS is in here and messaging the chat. NFL HD, guys. Make sure you guys go check it out. I started watching NFL HD, man. The chicks started coming. I didn't even have to talk to them. They just happened. They started walking up to me, NFL HD. That's what happened. Still, in a year and a half on here, I've never blocked anyone. I don't plan on doing it. Feel free, do whatever you want, man. Promote your NFL HD as much as you want. But if Daniel comes in here and Daniel sees that, he's going to take care of you. I personally won't. I honestly, I don't care. But if Daniel sees that, he's my only mod. If Daniel somehow happens to come in here and he sees that NFL HD stuff, you're gone. Gonna take you out. Winter Olympics, man, February 6th. It's that time again. Bobsledding. We got ice skating. Oh yeah, let's do some play-by-play on that. Here comes the triple Lutz. 740. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, and he pulled it off. Here's Drake May now, single back formation, fakes the jet sweep, deep drop. Now it's going to throw in the flat to the guy he faked the sweep to. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain. Drake May, 71% completion percentage, highest in the NFL this year. Average depth of completion, 7.3 yards, second deepest in the NFL. So this guy's accurate, and he can take shots down the field. Big reason why the Patriots are 11-3. Second and 4 now for the Patriots. Tight end goes in motion, May's right. Going to hand this football off to a running back right up the middle, and he's got about 2 yards. He had a couple linemen going about 10, 15 yards down the field, but the running back Didn't follow him. He got tackled about 1 yard. Stevenson. Patriots break the huddle. Drake May in the gun. Two wide receivers to his left, two to his right. Takes a shotgun snap. Ravens rush forward. Deep drop. May over the middle. He's going to fire. Caught! 50-yard line. 45-40. Off to the races. Out of the bounds at the 35-yard line. It's Stephon Diggs. He's working on Marlon Humphrey. It's man coverage. Oh, what a route by Diggs. I think he's going deep, and then right at the last second, he cuts to the middle of the field, gets separation. May deep drop, has time for that play to develop. Tied at 7, 8:24 left to go, second quarter. May out of the gun. Three-step drop. Looks middle, has time. He's going to throw underneath. Henderson is close to a first down. About an 8-yard catch and run. Patriots were in trouble in this game. They were down 7-0. Ravens had the football, driving. Ended up Derrick Henry with a huge fumble. Patriots scored on their next possession. Tied this game up. Ravens had to punt. And now we're in this Patriots possession right now. Earlier on the sideline, Diggs was screaming for the football to May. Now May's going to sneak it on 2nd and 1. They got the first down. May needed about a half a yard right there. Got the full yard. They're inside that 20, 25-yard line of the Ravens. Closing in on the red zone. Seven to 8 left to go, second quarter. May under center. He's going to hand this football off to Henderson, trying to get left. Henderson trying to break a guy, miss. He can't. He's wrapped up. Good tackle right there by Aloni Gilman. Man, if you'd have broke that tackle, he was gone. Gilman with a nice open field tackle right there. We got a Patriot down. Is it Henderson? Oh no. The rookie running back. This would be devastating for them. 776 total yards this year. I mean, possibly would have had 1,000 maybe if he plays the next 2 games, has a really good game, gets to 800. You never know. I've seen him have some big runs this year. One game was against the Buccaneers. You got R.J. Harvey. You got Genty. Yeah, it's pretty solid rookie running backs this year. You got the guy from the Chargers, Marion Hampton. He just got back healthy, but before the injury, he was up there leading the league in rushing. I think the Chiefs can get a guy in the later rounds. They don't need to try to get a guy like Jeremiah Love. Even though I'd love to have a running back like that, I think they got to work on offensive line. They got to get rid of Jawan Taylor. They got to get a right tackle. They got to really look towards the future, trying to protect Patrick and figure out what kind of scheme they want to go to. But I'd go run for. I wouldn't go run heavy, but I'd go run balanced. Maybe like a 60-40, more of a running game. Get some guys in here that can block. See, we got any other? One thing about those HD Yo guys, they gotta watch the commercial. At least. We got 2 people watching right now. It could be one of those Yo guys. HD NFL. Promote it. I don't give a shit. Here's May now out of the gun. Gonna get out to his right. He's sacked on 2nd and 9. It's gonna bring up 3rd and long for the Patriots. 6:20 left to go, 2nd quarter. It's Jones with the sack. He's working on low, that left tackle. Gets the sack on Drake May, trying to escape the pocket. Third and 12 for May at the 27-yard line of the Ravens. Diggs goes in motion to his right. He's got a tight end and wide receiver over there. Now he calls timeout. Patriots use their 2nd timeout of the first half. They got 1 remaining. This guy's the future. You almost never know with these young quarterbacks these days. Got about a 10% chance to actually really be something. Oh, he's floating the ball up like Josh Allen. And then he's turning around like Steph Curry would after he shoots a 3, knows it's going in. This guy's having fun out there. Not only are they dominating, he's doing things like that. Let's see if he can convert a 3rd and 12. May out of the gun. Ravens rush 5. May's going to fire deep. Incomplete. Not on the same page with that wide receiver. It's going to be 4th and 12. Patriots can take the lead right here with a field goal. Ravens rush 5 right here is one-on-one with all those offensive linemen. May had to get rid of it quick. You had Matt Collins running a comeback route. May threw a go route or a back shoulder towards that pylon. Ooh, and Munford, they're already down a tackle, Will Campbell. Looks like Mumford's down as well. So, Will Campbell placed on injured reserve after week 12 knee injury. Ouch. Damn. Chiefs had their left tackle go down as well this year. Both of those guys are rookies. I've seen Munford play before. He played with the Raiders, I want to say. 45-yard attempt for the Patriots. Snap down, kick up, and it is good right down the middle. So Patriots take a 10-7 lead. 5:39 left to go, 2nd quarter. I think they got the Ravens' best shot. Kind of got momentum right now in this game. It's up to Lamar Jackson to lead a drive right here and not give the Patriots any time to work with to score again right before the half. Again, must-win situation for the Ravens. Steelers won. It's won today. We'll say Ravens are 7-7. Steelers are 9-7. Make sure you guys go check out HD. NFL HD. Have they shown up again? No. Just my buddy Yoy talking to the bots. One thing I noticed, you just let a bot ride. Just let them go. Let them go with it. Let people know too that they're here. Someone must have called them for me. Nice. Appreciate it. Got it on subs only, so they got a sub to me. You know who it is? It's some guy in India. He's got like 30 phone or like 300 phones. They're all open to YouTube. And basically all he's doing is just promoting his scam of an NFL stream. That's what it is. Some guy in India named Jabu. And he's basically got 300 phones. He's going to everybody's stream saying NFL HD. They wouldn't do it though if you didn't have a solid channel. They wouldn't do it. I'm telling you, that's how you know you made it. When you got the NFL HD people on here. Here's the kickoff for the Patriots, and it's going to bounce in the back of the end zone. Yeah, this team was 1-3. Since then, I mean, Lamar Jackson's played since week 9. Hasn't been a great year for him. But this team has battled back. No one gave him a chance this year. Here's Jackson now under center. He's going to hand this football off to Henry. Makes one guy miss, falls forward. He's got about a 6-7 yard gain. He's so good after contact. Being able to fight forward, get extra yards. It looked like a 2-yard run for anyone else. 6 for Derrick Henry. Patriots up 10-3. 5:06 left to go. Second quarter. Jackson under center. He's going to hand off to Henry again, and he runs right into a Patriots defender, a defensive end, and gets stoned. It's going to be forward progress, though. 1 yard gain. 4:48 left to go. Second quarter. Ravens in the huddle up. I think right now you got to throw it. You've ran it 2 straight times with Derrick Henry. You're 3rd and 4. Jackson's got to be mobile right here, though. 3rd and 4 for the Ravens, right at the 41-yard line. Jackson changing the play out of the gun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Takes a shotgun snap. Ravens rush 5. He's going to throw far sideline right. Caught on a quick out as Zay Flowers comes to the rescue on 3rd down. Clock moving, 4:10 left to go second quarter. Flowers working in that slot on the right side. Oh, nice move. Get some separation. Runs right to that sideline. The ball's out by Jackson. Lamar 5 of 7 in this game. Takes a shotgun snap, has time in the pocket. Jackson trying to make a play. What do you got, Lamar? Now he's going to throw downfield, and it's incomplete, intended for Mark Andrews. That's a play you would have saw him tuck that and run earlier in his career. Instead, he kind of pulled back, used his arm to get that first down, just inaccurate. So 2nd and 10 now for the Ravens. Jackson in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left, a tight end and wide receiver to his right. Now Bateman goes in motion to his left. They're going to play action fake. Now Jackson's going to get out to his left, makes one guy miss, and runs right into a DB of the Patriots for about a 2-yard loss right there, or 2-yard gain. No, he was out weeks 5 to 9 with that hamstring injury. No need to go no huddle right now. You're 3rd and 6. Take your time right here. Could even call timeout if you don't like the formation. It's a big play right here. You got 13 on the play clock. Lamar changing the play out of the gun. Mitchell to his left hip. Takes a shotgun snap. Jackson is going to throw, and it's caught. Hopkins out of bounds, first down. Patriots sent the blitz, and Jackson made him pay. He burned him. Jackson knew it was coming too. That's why he changed the play. He knew that guy was coming right up the middle free. Keeps the drive alive for the Ravens. Now Jackson calls Ricard in the fullback position, I formation. Jackson play action fake, deep drops, looking deep. Jackson's got time, he's going to throw over the middle. It's caught by tight end. First down and more. 17-yard catch and run. First down, Ravens. As we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Patriots got the lead 10-7, but the Ravens are threatening. Trying to punch it in right before the 2-minute, the second quarter ends. NFL HD. Where'd you guys go, man? Let's have a fucking bot party, bro. Bot it up, yeah? Shout out to the 2 people out there watching. One of them's my burner account. Shout out to the burner. You're always true. You always watch. Appreciate you, burner. We got 4 likes, huh? Nice. Signing in to a different burner. Yeah, Lions Giants are out of it. I don't even know why they're saying they're in trouble. They're done. I got the perfect picture too. Damn, man. Look at this picture, bro. Damn. That shit didn't work on them all. Jackson's gonna run it. Design run. .145 left to go, second quarter. Ravens faced with a second down right here. They're in the Patriots red zone. They're going to take the snap at the 19-yard line. Down 10-7. Jackson in the gun. Andrews goes in motion to his right. They're going to hand off to Mitchell. He goes backwards. Mitchell in danger. He's going to go out of bounds and lose 6. Wow. So not only that, it stops the clock. You got a young running back right there. Probably needs to get down. Instead, use the Patriots the last time out. If you're going to go backwards, make them use their last time out. Doesn't know the situation. That's running back coach. If I'm the running back coach, I'm telling him what's gonna happen. We're just coming back from commercial. You gotta let him know, hey, if I'm going backwards, get down. I've seen Jackson do this before. I mean, he'll get out to his right. He'll keep the play alive. He's still a fast wide receiver. I mean, he'll make the first guy miss. He doesn't have that acceleration anymore. Just coming off that hamstring injury. He just stiff-armed a guy, though, Chizon. Oh, Jackson's hurt right now. Wow. He's banged up. Oh, no, Tyler Huntley is injured this game. Devastating loss. If Jackson can't continue. Here's Huntley now out of the gun on 3rd and 12. Mitchell on his right hip. Huntley takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw to Ali, actually. Ali, 30-yard line, 25. Now he's going to reverse field. Ali's going to turn it up. He's going to be about 4 yards short of a first down. So good job making something out of nothing right there. Lamar Jackson on the sideline. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, honestly. I don't know what the injury is unless the guy rolled up on his leg. Tyler Loop out for the field goal. 26 of 28 on the year, long of 52. The Looper. 107 left to go second quarter, so May's going to get another chance. 36-yard field goal attempt. Snap down, kick up, and it is good. So tie ball game at 10, 103 left to go second quarter. We'll check on Lamar Jackson, though. That's the big injury. He's going back to the locker room. Wow. Man, this could be devastating. He's clapping his hands. I don't know. Honestly, unless he's just going back to the locker room early on, knows that he's probably not going to get another possession. He's walking fine. If anything, it has to do with something, maybe a rib injury or something like that. He did fall onto the football when he got tackled on the design run. I have no idea what the injury could be. Only thing I could think of is broken ribs. That's the only thing I could think of why he would go out of this game. Oh, his back injury. So a touchback for the Ravens, and Drake May is going to start at the 30-yard line, 35. Thirty-five-yard line, May in the gun. Three wide receivers to his left and one to his right. Takes a deep drop. May's got time now. He's going to get out to his right. May's going to stiff arm a guy, throw on the run, and it's incomplete. Patriots receiver is trying to come back for that football. Good play on the ball by that DB of the Ravens. It was a tight window throw along the sideline. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 56 seconds left to go, second quarter. May in the gun. Three wide receivers to his left, one to his right. Takes a snap. Deep drop. Looking deep. He's going to fire. Caught! Far sideline right. What a catch. Comes back for that football. May with a cannon. He's all the way on that left hash. Steps up in the pocket. Absolute dart. He's got both feet in. That knee is not out of bounds. Now Patriots are in Ravens territory. 50 seconds left to go. No timeouts. 1st and 10. Ravens blitz. May's got to get rid of it. He does. Throws to Diggs. Makes one guy miss. 1st down. And he's out of bounds. 43 seconds left to go. Second quarter. Another 1st down for the Patriots. Lamar Jackson out of this game. A back injury, questionable to return. May in the gun. Takes the snap, 3-step drop, looks left and throws, caught by Diggs on a quick out. May 14 of 19, 173 yards and a touchdown. Tied at 10, 2nd and 7 from the 34. Here's May now. He's going to throw, and it's caught by Hunter Henry. What a catch. Guarded well by Kyle Hamilton right there. One-handed catch by Henry. 24 seconds left to go. No timeouts. May's got to get this snap off. Now he steps up in the pocket, fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So wasted opportunity by the Patriots. May gets pressure in the pocket. The ball gets batted out of his hands. Washington with a forced fumble. Picked up by the Ravens. And I'm sure they're just going to take a knee, go into the locker room. Happy with the tie ball game. Fumble picked up by Jones on the recovery. So 19 seconds left to go, second quarter. Huntley in the gun. Patriots blitz. He gets rid of it. Andrews with the catch. Oh, and he throws it. Makes a horrible decision. Andrews tried to lateral it. Half-assed it though, right into a Patriots defender's hands. They're going to get this ball back with 11 seconds in field goal range. Maybe they say it's a forward pass. Maybe it's a flag instead of... Oh, there's a penalty on the Patriots. It might be offsetting. It could be one on each team. It might not count, but Andrews caught this football. He tried to throw it to the sideline like Travis Kelce does. He half-assed it, though, and almost was a turnover. Here's the ruling. I think it's going to be offsetting penalties. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Patriots. So it's not going to count. Yeah, we got offsetting penalties, so it's a good thing they got that roughing the passer call. Horrible decision by Andrews. What are you thinking right here? Good job by the Patriots right there to blitz the backup quarterback. Now they're just going to go take a knee. That could have been devastating right there. That's going to be the last play of the first half. We're tied at 10, but Lamar Jackson is out of this game with a back injury. Patriots will be receiving the second half kickoff. Halftime report, baby.
Hi, this is Ryan Radke, Westwood Sports. I love cooking at home, making all of my favorite dishes.
Shout out to the burner account.
Stuck in my clothes,
For one person watching.
couldn't get out. My saving grace is time. It's boosted to be cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher versus Tide.
Shout out to the burner.
There's such a difference in the clean that now I wear whatever I want while I'm cooking. Try Tide. It's boosted. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
Life getting in the way of the game? No matter the occasion, with NFL Plus Premium, you can keep the NFL in reach with lots of local and primetime games on mobile. Plus, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season on NFL Red Zone, the stream 24/7 NFL network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. And catch full and condensed replays anytime, anywhere. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
From the Progressive Insurance Studios, welcome back to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One. Progressive offers auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options. Visit Progressive.com today. Once again, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One Studios, halftime in Baltimore, and we have got a hard-fought, tooth-and-nails kind of game that we probably expected to see tonight. We're going to Baltimore tied up at 10 at the half. Take a look back at what happened earlier today in the National Football League. It was as wild to finish at Ford Field as you could possibly imagine between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Pittsburgh had a 29-24 lead. The Lions were driving late to try to win the game. They scored a touchdown, which was erased on an offensive pass interference call. Then, on the final play of the game, they scored another touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown catching a ball and lateraling back to Jared Goff, who went into the end zone as time expired. But Amon-Ra St. Brown was called for pass interference. Time had expired, so the game was over. No touchdown. Pittsburgh wins it 29-24 the final. So the Steelers at 9-6 stay in the driver's seat in the AFC North. Detroit, with their loss, opens the door for the Niners and Bears, who both qualify for the playoffs.
craziness. By the way, Detroit's got about an 8% chance left of making it to the playoffs. They are still not eliminated. Jacksonville is coming on strong. They went to Detroit, to Denver, I should say, today, and stopped the Broncos' 11-game win streak, not just with the offense, but with the defense.
Empty backfield now for Bo Nix on 4th and 11. Jags are only sending 3. They rush 3. He fires a deep downfield. That ball is going to be incomplete. It's going to go over on downs to the Jaguars with 2:12 left to play in the ball game.
Frank Franchi, Jaguars Radio Network, 34-20 the final. Jags at 11-4 right now. Await the outcome of Monday Night Football tomorrow night. If the Niners win, the Jags are in. By the way, they still have a chance at the #1 overall seed in the AFC.
Shout out to the 3 people watching. I appreciate you guys.
In a similar position after going to Cleveland today and doing what they do, running the ball against.
We're tied at 10. We got a bad injury to Lamar Jackson. It's a bad back injury. He's questionable to return. Let me stop talking because we just had one person fall off.
Chris Brown, WGR Sports Radio 550 in Buffalo. Only 2 touchdown runs for Cook today as Buffalo beats Cleveland 23-20. The Bills now 11-4. Same thing. Niners win tomorrow night, and the Bills are in. Want another team to join that boat? Sure, we can give you one. How about the Chargers? They went to Dallas today and beat the Cowboys 34-17. Justin Herbert threw for 300 yards, couple of scores, also ran for a score to improve the Chargers record to 11-4. Again, they'll be watching and listening tomorrow night here on Westwood One. If the Niners win that game in Indianapolis, the Chargers have clinched their playoff ticket. Not quite the same for the Houston Texans, although they are right there. They're 10-5 after beating Las Vegas today. Tight ball game at NRG Stadium. They hang on for a 23-21 win. That puts Houston at 10-5 now on the season. Las Vegas has lost 9 in a row. They've got the Giants coming up next week in the game that might end up deciding who gets the #1 draft pick in April. And Atlanta got a win on the road today at Arizona, 26-19 the final. Kirk Cousins throws for a couple of scores. Bijan Robinson runs for 1. Atlanta now 6-9 on the season. For Arizona, Jacoby Brissett kind of got slowed down a little bit today. 203 yards and a touchdown. But Michael Wilson scored a touchdown once again. Arizona's now 3-12. Our halftime score, New England 10, Baltimore 10. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
This holiday season, unwrap a new Volkswagen at Stevens Creek VW with cheerful deals on Jetta, Tiguan, Atlas, and more. There's a perfect ride for every wish list. Hurry in today. Stevens Creek VW, where more selection means more savings.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26. New customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Thanks to Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
Toyotathon is on at Stevens Creek Toyota. Stevens Creek Toyota is the obvious choice when it comes to purchasing or leasing a new Toyota. Over 500 vehicles to choose from. Cars, SUVs, trucks, hybrids, EVs, and more. More selection means more savings. Amazing offers, quality service, and a safe, streamlined sales experience geared for saving you time and money. Shop the Toyotathon is on sales event today. Stevens Creek Toyota, the obvious choice.
Delivering jobs in the Sherm Foundation and creating pathways to 1 million jobs and leadership opportunities. Please visit deliveringjobs.org.
Furnished by the Entertainment Industry Foundation. Back in the Sunday Night Football halftime show. Tie game in Baltimore. In Carolina today, it was the Panthers and the Tampa Bay Bucks. A huge game inside the NFC South. Carolina got itself a late field goal, and then their defense had to hold off Baker Mayfield to secure the win.
Mayfield in the shotgun, swings to the right, chest high snap. Deep in the pocket, Mayfield bouncing around the pocket, throws, and it's picked off at the 30. Panthers football late to the ransom. The rookie comes up with one of the biggest plays of the season, a diving interception. 42 seconds remain.
Lee Schroff of the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, 23-20 the final. So Carolina now 8-7, Tampa Bay 7-8. Carolina can win the South next week if they win and Tampa Bay loses. If that doesn't happen, it will come down to Week 18 and a game between these two teams at Tampa Bay. And don't be surprised, that turns out to be the Sunday night game. Tennessee beat Kansas City today, 26-9 the final. Chiefs managed just 3 field goals on the day. Cam Ward throwing for a couple of touchdowns on his best passer rating of the season as Tennessee wins their third. Cincinnati got 4 touchdown passes from Joe Burrow today. They went to South Florida to beat Miami 45-21. Jamar Chase 109 yards receiving as a big 28-point second half carries Cincinnati to the win. Minnesota held off the New York Giants. They got a field goal with 4:15 to go, and then the defense turned New York away. They turned them away all day as the Vikings win in the Meadowlands 16-13. And for the New Orleans Saints, how about 3 wins in a row for the first time in 3 years? They beat the New York Jets today at Caesars Superdome 29-6, the final. Our halftime score at M&T Bank Stadium, New England 10, Baltimore 10. When we return, Ryan Rackey and Derek Rackley will have the second half kickoff. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Sky Rizzy. Rizin-Kizumab Rizza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Sky Rizzy, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Sky Rizzy. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight that may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Sky Rizzy, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit SkyRizzy.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle. It's our most tender steak, expertly grilled throughout the day, expertly seasoned with garlic, cumin, and coriander, expertly finished with fresh lime and hand-cut cilantro and crafted just for you. Nobody does carne asada like Chipotle. Nobody. Our most talked about steak is only here for a limited time, so order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
What's the impact of hiring the right person for the job? Someone who simply doesn't fill a role, but elevates it. Indeed sponsored jobs can help you connect with candidates who have the right experience and a proven track record. Find people who don't just complete tasks, they transform how work gets done. Don't leave hiring to chance. Sponsor your job posting on Indeed and match with the right candidates. Sponsor your job at Indeed.com/credits.
Ryan Rackey, Derek Rackley back in Baltimore. Halftime, the Ravens and the Patriots tied up at 10 apiece. Let's check the halftime stats sponsored by Indeed. Ready to find the right candidates for your job posting? Indeed's sponsored jobs helps connect you with talent that actually matches what you're looking for. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Well, the Patriots outgained the Ravens 194-176 in the first half. Patriots 3 of 7 on third down. The Ravens were 4 of 6. Individually, Drake May, 15 of 20, 178 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Stephon Diggs had 4 catches for 72 yards. Hunter Henry with a touchdown catch. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, 7 of 10, 101 yards. But Jackson left the game late in the first half with a back injury. He went to the locker room. He was getting checked out. We were told his return is questionable. We have not yet received an update for the Ravens, as we had said, for the second half. Derrick Henry, 9 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Also had a costly fumble. Zay Flowers, 4 catches for 57 yards. So a 10-10 game rack between these two teams as we get set to go into the second half. 30 minutes left in a big game for both these clubs.
Yeah, oddly enough, it was the turnovers and ball getting put on the ground and injuries that seemed like some of the biggest stories, and we'll try to get an update about Lamar Jackson here soon, but Patriots also had quite a few of them on their side as well.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Sunday Night Football.
KNBR and KNBR FM, your home of 49ers football.
10-10 game between the Ravens and the Patriots. New England will have the ball first to start the second half. Looking down at the Ravens sideline, Tyler Huntley is warming up. Lamar Jackson has not yet emerged.
Oh no, Lamar.
So they've got a little bit of time here, but that has got to be a concerning sight for Ravens fans. That Jackson has not yet come back out on
Jackson.
Remember, they had to go to Huntley a couple of games earlier this season when Lamar was dealing with a hamstring injury. They feel really confident. He's got a lot of experience here in this uniform, just doesn't bring the same type of skill set that Lamar does.
Tyler Luke will kick it away from our right to our left. And the second half is underway with an end over at boot. Kyle Williams moving to his right. He'll take this one out to one. Straight ahead across the 10. Out to the 15. Your side numbers 20, 25. He takes a shot and is brought down at the 30-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will start first down and 10. So Drake May had an interception, also had a fumble in that first half. Otherwise, 15 to 20, hold on, exactly what you expect from the league leader in completion percentage.
Extremely efficient, and you don't see him miss too many throws. Very high percentage, and a lot of that credit to Josh McDaniels, play caller as well.
Andre Stevenson in there to start the second half. Remember, Travion Henderson left in the first half with a head injury. Two receivers left, single man right. May under center, first and 10. Patriots at their own 30. May drops the pass, looks, throws left side. That one is caught by Diggs. Spins out of a tackle, cuts back inside, avoids another tackle, and then dives down at about the 34-yard line. So a lot of work for Stephon Diggs to pick up 4. That'll bring up second down and 6.
Trying to keep that play alive at the end to see if he can get not one, two people to miss tackles, get upfield, but really good team defense, especially by the defensive line coming back out. Tavius Robinson that rushed in, ends up getting out there to get in on the tackle late.
Second and 6 here. Here's May looking left. Now middle is tipped. Incomplete. Third and 6. He got deflected.
Just when I said that he was so accurate, doesn't usually miss passes. That one just goes right into the ground, not even opportunity to make a catch on the throw.
We'll see what the Ravens defense can do here on this third down. Third down and 6. Ball at the 34. Patriots again 3 of 7.
Here's May now in the gun, takes a shotgun snap. Ravens rush forward, looking left, throws, and almost picked. Intended for Diggs. Good battle with Nate Williams, Stephon Diggs.
And some talking going on between those two after the play. The Patriots go 3 and out. They'll punt it away.
Now, even if he does catch it, I don't think he's going to pick up the first down as Wiggins is right in his hip pocket, probably going to make the tackle right there. But Wiggins is able to get his left arm on the football to knock it loose. I think Stephon Diggs is trying to argue there's a little hold going on.
So Bryce Barrier to kick. LeJante Wester waiting at the 20-yard line to return. Patriots shifting their formation up front. Play clock is running down to 2, down to 1, and the Patriots are not going to get this snap off. That's going to cost them yards.
Play a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
Nitsa reminds you to not get flagged. Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, drinking and driving will change your whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for it by Nitsa. I'll defer to your special teams expertise. That was a very late shift in the formation.
It was, and I'm not quite sure why it came so late. Ended up getting the delay of game penalty.
So we'll move it back 5 yards. Wester moves up to the 25-yard line waiting to return. Barrier gets the snap, under no pressure. It's a wobbling kick. Wester, moving to his right, will let this one bounce at the 30. Takes a high hop into the arms of Wester. Picks it up back across the 30, out to about the 35. And he is dropped right there. So Rashante Wester got a nice Sunday hop and takes it back after a 44-yard punt. Julian Ashby gets down to make the special teams tackle. And now here comes the Ravens offense for the first time, and it will be Tyler Huntley at quarterback. Well, Huntley came in when Jackson got hurt. He had a little check down to Rashid Ali, and then at the end of the half, he had the completion to Mark Andrews. That wild play where Andrews, for some reason, tried to lateral the ball. And fortunately for the Ravens, he got away with it. Huntley under center, first down and 10. They have the ball spotted at the Ravens 33. Here's a handoff to Derrick Henry, jump cut to his left. Henry now along the right side hash across the 35, out to about the 38-yard line. A pick of a 5 for Derrick Henry. And that'll bring up second down and 5. We got to look at the replay rack on that Andrews play. As he was going to the ground, I mean, he literally drew his arm back like he was trying to throw the ball. They said it went forward. I don't know if it did. Now, it didn't matter because there was a roughing the passer penalty, but that was just a very, very strange play.
I can't imagine that was the play call that came to the play caller.
Second down and 5, handoff, Henry running left outside the numbers, has a lane 40, 45 to the 50, Henry to the 45, he's down to the 40, and finally tackled in the secondary. Derrick Henry with a long run, now mark him down at the Patriots 39. Jalen Hawkins saved the touchdown, but a run of 22 for number 22.
Seen a lot of man scheme early where they're pulling guards, centers around. This time it's just zone blocking, and Henry gets out to the perimeter, gets one good kick-out block, and Gibbons is not able to make the tackle. Once he gets out to the perimeter, Henry puts his foot in the ground, gets upfield, a big gain there for the Ravens.
First and 10 from the New England 39, toss play, Keaton Mitchell running right, avoids a tackle in the backfield, and then gets dropped at about the 40-yard line. Mitchell got past the first man, then tried to cut back inside, and he was grabbed up around the neck by Caleb Chason and thrown down on the play. It'll be a loss of a yard. It'll bring up second down and 11. Report from the Ravens, Lamar Jackson is being stretched out in the locker room. His return is questionable.
I did see one replay right before we went to halftime where the guy that tackled him looked like his knee
Stretching him
to
out.
his lower back. And so that would be my guess, but nothing official on. That's what the play actually happened.
Second down 11 for the Patriots 40. Pistol formation. Mitchell, the running back, lined up on it. Huntley, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the snap. Huntley, pump fake to his left, steps back, in trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 46-yard line. Chason was in there along with Anthony Jennings. They combine on the sack. It's a loss of 6, and now it'll be third down and very long.
Yeah, it was a complete turnaround play action fake in the backfield. Kind of takes a long time to develop, and the quarterback doesn't have his eyes downfield. And then what happened was the rest of that front from New England was able to get in the backfield, compress the pocket. Anthony Jennings able to get in there, get him down on the ground.
So back at the 47, it's now third down and 18. Ravens 4-6 on third down tonight. Rashid Ali is in at running back. Huntley alive in the shotgun, 2 receivers either side. Likely the tight end in motion from left to right. Shotgun snap. Huntley back, looks, throws left side, caught by Hopkins, and he's out of bounds. Shy of the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him out at about the 37. Christian Gonzalez with the tackle. It's a gain of 9. And now, let's see, is Tyler Luke going to get a chance for a long field goal? And it looks like he is. This is going to be about a 55-yarder for Luke. His career long came all the way back in week 1.
Luke!
He's just 1 of 3 from 50-plus this year.
It's the Looper!
Officially be a 56-yard attempt for Tyler Luke.
Luke!
Here's the snap, the spot, the kick from Luke is on the way. It is heading right. It is good. Inside the right upright. No, he missed it. I thought he was going to get inside the right upright and did not. So Luke misses the 56-yard field goal, and this game remains tied. 10:38 to go in the third quarter. It's a 10-10 game. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
The world's favorite hard rolls and straight lines. We prefer round ones. Buzz balls, ready-to-go cocktails are perfectly portable, perfectly mixed, and have curves in all the right places. In a world of silver cans, Buzzballs is different. With its iconic ball shape, it's always ready to roll. So when you're ready to go, Buzzballs is too. Grab a pair of Buzzballs ready-to-go cocktails. Please drink responsibly. Buzzballs, available in spirit, wine, and malt. 15% alcohol by volume. Buzzballs, LLC, Carlton, Texas. Elevate your kitchen at the Mila Innovation Center at Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Out of your dreams and into your kitchen. Select the qualifying built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you. With
Shout out to the burner account, baby.
Quality. When you bring home a Mila, you're bringing home true innovation. Now for a limited
Appreciate
time,
you for
save
watching.
10% for the purchase of a qualifying Mila kitchen package. Visit the Mila Innovation Center at Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at freedmansappliance.com.
There's a shimmer in the air, and it's coming from Shreve & Company. Diamond stud earrings, tiny stars you can wear. They don't just catch the light, they whisper stories. For the woman who lights up your world, give her something that mirrors her brilliance. From little black dresses to blue jeans and bare feet, diamond studs always say the right thing. In Stanford Shopping Center, Palo Alto, Shreve & Company, extraordinary jewelry and timepieces.
It's what Legion's all about. From blood drives to distributing food, from responding to emergencies and protecting the most vulnerable among us. Our mission is making America's communities stronger.
We are one family, and therefore we care.
We are the American Legion, veterans strengthening America. To learn how you can help, visit legion.org.
Broadcast booth in Baltimore. Game Changers count on Grainger for professional grade products, fast delivery, and free technical support. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by to get what you need. 10:38 to go, third quarter, 10-10 game between the Ravens and the Patriots. Ravens will start, or Patriots rather, will start this drive at their own 46-yard line after the missed kick from Tyler Luke. He was able to get it straightened out, but that one came up just short toward that right upright. So good field position for Drake May and the Patriots. May goes under center with an I formation behind him. A handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who heads straight ahead, runs into the pile and picks up maybe a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down and 9. Travion Henderson is officially out for the rest of the game with a head injury.
That keeps them pretty thin at the running back position. Likely going to see a lot of Stevenson to close out this game. It'd be interesting to see how that ends up affecting the play calling from Josh McDaniels coming in.
Second down and 9. Patriots at their own 47. May under center. Stevenson the single back. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation. Henry the tight end on the right end of the line. Collins now in motion from left to right. May takes the snap. Back on a play fake. Looking as he throws. Dumps it off right side to Stevenson along the numbers. Now bounces out to the sideline. Tiptoes. Cuts inside across the 40. Inside the 35. All the way down to 30. The moves by Ramondre Stevenson looked like he was going to head out to the near sideline and step out of bounds. Instead, he cut back inside, ends up picking up 23 before Malachi Starks can make the tackle.
Well, May gets rid of this football just in time as pressure was coming from his backside. And you mentioned Stevenson gets near the sideline instead of stepping out of bounds, puts his right foot in the ground, cuts back into the middle of the play. Probably ends up picking up another 10 yards with that decision.
From the Ravens 35 down, first down and 10. They have a shotgun, trips left. Brings Kyle Williams in motion from left to right. Shotgun snap, May back with plenty of time. Looking, now moving to his left. Still looking down the field. Pump fake, heading to the sideline. Made it to 25. He extends the football as he steps out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 22. It'll be a run of 8 for Drake May. It'll bring up second and 2. Roquan Smith was over there to escort him out of bounds.
Well, that's the athleticism we talked about back in the first half there, Ryan. His ability to get out on the perimeter, especially when he can get the edge. He's got the speed to get to the next level, and he tries to reach that football across the plane, but he ends up coming up about a yard or 2 short.
Second down and 2. May under center. Stevenson the running back. 2 receivers right, single man left. May looks over the defense, takes the snap, handoff. Stevenson running left into the backfield, and he will be dropped on the play right around that line of scrimmage by Trenton Simpson. No gain. It'll be third down and 2. Good play by Simpson. You talked about Teddy Buchanan tore up his knee last week. He's done for the year. When John Harbaugh was asked about him this week, he said he feels sick for Teddy Buchanan, but has a lot of confidence in Trenton Simpson.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously want your starters, but he said that, I think his quote was, I'm not worried about Trenton Simpson stepping into
it's incomplete. Over his head, Simpson was in coverage. And that'll bring up 4th down, and with no hesitation, here comes the field goal team.
Well, they ended up walking out. Trenton Simpson, the linebacker, all the way outside over the top of Ramondre Stevenson, and Drake May saw that, decided, I'm going to go ahead and take my chances out with the man-to-man coverage. That ball just thrown a little bit too far out front. Ramondre Stevenson tries to reach that right hand out, make a one-handed catch, but not able to bring it in.
So Borregales, who went earlier from 45, will attempt this one from 41. Here's the snap, the spot, the kick is on the way. It's end over end, and it is good. So Borregales with his second field goal of the night, and the Patriots have retaken the lead. With that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close, comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 7:43 to go, third quarter. It's the Patriots 13, the Ravens 10. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Think about it. You take thousands of steps every day. Shouldn't every single one of them feel amazing? Well, with Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins, they can. You see, Skechers can work with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides amazing arch support for all-day comfort. That's right, whether you're walking all day or even just standing, Arch Fit Skechers slip-ins have the perfect sweet spot of support to give you comfort like you've never felt before. And best of all, you get all this comfort, stability, and support with the ease of Skechers slip-ins technology. Just slip them on. No hands needed. There's no bending down and no struggling to tie your shoes. Just step in and go. If you haven't tried it, you are truly missing out. And Arch Fit Skechers slip-ins come in practically every style you can imagine. Athletic shoes for your workout, casual sneakers for weekend errands, dress shoes for the office, even boots for those brisk, cool days. Make every step feel like a dream and try Arch Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Time now for our Fact of the Game, spun by Liberty Mutual. Liberty Mutual customizes your auto and home insurance so you only need. Well, with a win tonight, the Patriots would become just the third team in NFL history to win 12 games in a season, following a 13-loss season. The others, the 1999 Colts. And to find the other one, you have to go way back, the faraway time known as last year, when the Washington Commanders did it. And unfortunately for a Commanders team you saw last night, it's gone back in the other direction this round.
It has. And, I was just thinking about during the break, they're one of those teams that's lost their quarterback. And how many injuries have we had throughout the course of the season? But also this weekend, we've seen a lot of quarterbacks going down. Mariota went down last night, and of course, Jordan Love, and we got Lamar Jackson in the locker room right now, getting banged up here at the end of the season.
Certainly the last thing that the league wants to see is those marquee players having to leave due to injury. Borregales to kick it away, 13-10. Patriots on top, 7:43 to go, third quarter. End over end kick. Rasheen Ali moving to his left. He'll take it a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Drop down to his left knee. And the Ravens will start at the 35. Trailing by 3. Get the perfect gift this holiday at NFLShop.com. NFL jerseys, fan gear, and favorites for every team. Make your holiday shopping a win at NFLShop.com. It's been an old school kind of kickoff night for New England tonight, just booming it into the end zone and watching the returners take a beat.
Yeah, not really interested in dropping the landing zone to see if they can get it back with some worse field position.
Tyler Huntley remains at quarterback. Derrick Henry, the running back, they'll get the handoff off the left side. Henry breaks the first tackle and gets himself out close to the 40-yard line. So 4, maybe 5 more for Derrick Henry. K'Lavon Chaisson, the free agent from the Raiders, makes the stop. And that'll bring up second down and 5. Just joining us, Lamar Jackson leaving late in the first half after taking a shot to the back. He has not made his way back out of the locker room. Officially, he is still questionable to return to this game. Second down 5 for the 40-yard line. By the way, Derrick Henry approaching another 100-yard game tonight. 12 carries, 89 yards. On the under center with receivers single back. Well, they got to change something here at the line of scrimmage with the play clock down to 3. Huntley gets the snap. He'll hand it off. This is Henry running off the right side. Has a lane, lowers his shoulder, and Henry powers his way close to a first down. They're depending on the spot. They may have it just short. Jelani Tavai led the charge. Looks like they're at the 25-yard line, so it would go officially as a gain of 4 and bring up third and about a half yard.
A lot of times when you see that late adjustment at the line of scrimmage, it's a running play that, say, for instance, there was designed to go to the left side of the formation, but because of the way the defense was aligned, they felt like for the offensive linemen to get better angles on their blocks, they go opposite, switch it over to the other side.
Ravens hustle up to the line of scrimmage on third down and a half yard. Huntley under center. He went to a hard count. I think he got his own team. Flags fly. It's
2
gonna be
people
a
in the house, baby.
False start. Offense. Number 80. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That's Isaiah Likely, the tight end. Brack, how much of that has to do with different quarterback, different cadence?
Well, I understand where you're going with that, but that's, to me, that's on the tight end because I'm sure they called they're going to go hard count. They wanted to see if they could get a cheap one. And yes, there is a little bit of a different rhythm and cadence, but hard count to me is hard count. So if you got to wait until 2, then you got to sit in there and wait till he says the second hut.
So move it back just inside the 40, where it's officially third down and 6. Huntley will line up with the shotgun, trips left, single man right, Flowers in short motion on the left. Here's the snap, Huntley back, throws right side, and that one is incomplete. A back shoulder throw to DeAndre Hopkins. He's saying he caught it. The officials say he juggled it. Everybody on the Patriots sideline signaling incomplete. Carlton Davis in coverage. It's 4th down. And we're going to look at the replay up here as Hopkins was trying to make that catch. Well, I don't know, Rack. He might have dragged that toe.
Yeah, I see 2 foot. This angle right here, Ron will tell us. Did he get possession right here? Does he have it yet? That's going to be so close.
Baltimore is challenging the ruling on the field. Incomplete pass.
Well, the officials initially thought that he juggled it, and he did, but he might have been able to get possession with both feet down.
This close shave instant replay review is sponsored by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant big lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, the quality shave and trusted value. 5:49 to go in the third quarter. 13-10 Patriots on top. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
Shit's terrible, bro.
Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligrams, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Key is built for the pros who show up early. We don't do shortcuts, only precise cuts. With tools built to last, job after job, year after year. Performance that pays off. Because when the job calls for the best, you answer. And when you need the best, you call on Makita. Built to be the best. Available at the Home Depot.
Whatever happened to Wumbo?
Patrick, please, SpongeBob.
And they're going where they've never gone before. Get your tickets for the comedy event that will change you forever.
Forever, 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 forever.
More forever. SpongeBob movie starts for Square. Because PG or the bank suggested now playing only at theaters. Ship tickets now. And we're out back in 60. Hey, what are you eating?
Chimichurri filet mignon. It's a factor meal.
Oh, nice. Wait, they let you eat like that in the pros?
No, they don't insist on it. The pros work starts on the plate.
Oh, man, that does look good. I mean, have a taste.
Get your own.
All right. Where do I find this? Is it factormeals.com?
Yep, and they've got a deal going on.
Oh, love a deal. I am so in.
It's my move. Pro move.
All right. Factor. Eat like a pro.
Completed catch. Baltimore is not declared to timeout, and it's their first successful challenge.
Here's the referee making the announcement. It is a completed catch by DeAndre Hopkins, who juggled the ball a couple of times, but was able to get both feet down in bounds, and a heck of a play by the veteran wide receiver.
Yeah, body control to, after he starts juggling it, to secure possession, but then also know where he's at with his feet on the field. And that was a big catch for them to pick up that first down to keep this drive going.
Well, they've talked about wanting to get Hopkins more involved. He's got 3 catches for 33 yards in the game. And the Ravens have it now at the New England 44. First down and 10. They trail 13-10. Huntley gets the shotgun snap. Back to pass. Fires right side. Caught by St. Flowers. Tries to turn out to the sideline. He's wrapped around the waist and dropped. And a couple of flags are thrown at the end of the play. Carlton Davis made the tackle. But as Flowers was going down, he might have gotten his face mask grabbed.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense number 53. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
That's Christian Ellis, the 4th-year linebacker out of Idaho. He came over in support. Davis had Flowers around the waist, and then Ellis reached out and just grabbed that face mask, and they got a good handful of it.
Yeah, gets a hold of it with his right hand, and he kind of is turning Flowers' face mask around almost like an owl. Brings it down to the ground in another 15 yards.
Third penalty tonight against the Patriots. First and 10 for the 21. Handoff, Henry running left, trying to turn the corner on Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez does a pretty good job to bring Henry down after a gain on the play of about 3 or 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Find Holiday gets on their wish list and yours with ease this season to get great deals along the way. Kohl's at Kohl's.com. Christian Gonzalez that time able to fight off the stiff arm from Derrick Henry, get on his back and ride him down after a gain of 3. Second down at 7. Huntley under center, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Here's the snap. Huntley back. He will put it to Flowers on an end around, running right, cuts it along the numbers, 15 to the 10, finds the leg of the ball, out towards the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown Ravens. Save Flowers with an 18-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. 16-13 Baltimore with the extra point drive coming up.
A really nice play design here as they ran Derrick Henry a couple of times, so this time they gave the look like they're going to give him the ball on the counter play, and it's a pitch back to Flowers on the end around. But more importantly, a couple of good lead blocks out front, one by Isaiah Likely, another by Devontae Walker, and then Flowers does the rest to get into the end zone.
So Tyler Luke for the PAT. Snap spot, Luke's kick is on the way, and it is good. There's a penalty flag down. So hold on here, let's get this sorted out. Ravens are signaling it's against the Patriots when John Harbaugh want to go for 2. Officials are discussing Harbaugh's options with him.
Personal foul. Leverage, number 94. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Timeout.
So they'll take it on the kickoff, and the Ravens have a 4-point lead. 4:35 to go third quarter. 17-13, Baltimore on top. You're listening to Sunday Night Football on Westwood One.
That's the sound of James adding long-lasting gain scent boosters to his laundry this morning. Several hours later, James sniffs the irresistible scent of gain on his shirt. Gain. Several hours later, James has even caught the attention of his mother-in-law, and she never gives him attention.
Ooh, you smell amazing, Jane. Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you too. I'm upset a bit.
Add Gain scent boosters to your laundry. Add joy to your day.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Granger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Drinking and driving will change your whole world. The next time you're out with your friends, consider what would happen if you got pulled over after drinking. Like the legal fees, or the time in court, or a DUI on your record. Your decision to drink and drive could change someone else's world, too. If you hurt or kill them in a crash. Instead, what if your decision to call a sober ride changed your world for the better? Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa. Michaela got a quick business insurance quote for Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure enough, she's her only employee, does literally everything. But while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles with coverage sections.
Let's check the drive summary, sponsored by Straight Talk. Your favorite song shouldn't have to wait for Wi-Fi. Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. Sixth place, 65-yard drive, 3:08 off the clock. Zay Flowers with an 18-yard touchdown run, the second rushing touchdown of his career.
Shout out to that one person out there watching. Appreciate you.
The Ravens now with a 4-point lead, 17-13, with 4:35 to go in the third. Tyler Luke will kick this one away from midfield after the penalty.
He's likely going to pound this one straight out of bounds.
And Luke hits a high end
There you go.
kickoff. It is headed towards the sideline. It goes out of bounds. The flag is thrown. And I will let you explain
You're back.
exactly why Tyler Luke just did what he did.
Yeah, so this is out of bounds. Kicking team. The ball is placed at the 25-yard line. First down. This is kind of the little loophole that they have in this rule right here. When you have a penalty that occurs on the point after
Loophole.
the ball is kicked off at midfield, so a penalty
Tyler loophole.
5 yards from the spot where the ball is kicked. So that's why you see throughout the course of the season, teams are just pounding the ball out of bounds. They're taking the penalty because the ball's going to be up to 25 instead of if they kicked it into the end zone, it'd be up to 35.
So that's where the Patriots will start. Their own 25, first down and 10. They will line up under center with a high formation ball.
Oh, he fumbled the snap. Oh, no. Oh, lead blocker hit the football.
Drake May went to hand this off to Ramondre Stevenson, and he actually hit the fullback, Jack Westover, who was headed out for a lead block. And it's a loss of 7 on the play.
Reaches the ball out, and it just ends up hitting the right hip of his fullback and knocks it out of his hands.
Second down, 17, shotgun snap.
Oh, what a play by Drake May.
Moving left, steps over the pocket, now running right, throws right, got a man wide open, that's Henry. Makes the catch at the 30-yard line, and he is thrown down right there. So that ends up being a nice play for the Patriots as they get themselves into a 3rd and 5 after a gain of 12. Roquan Smith with the tackle.
Gosh, impressive improvisation here by Drake May, looking like he's going to get sacked. Keeps this play alive, and then ends up seeing his tight end on the right side to get back to a 3rd and manageable after the near disaster on first down.
They will line up in the shotgun, trips left, single man right. Patriots 3 and 9 on 3rd down of the game. This is 3rd down and 5. May motions out to his left side. Play clock shows 5. May lifts that right leg, gets the snap back to pass.
Oh, what a play.
Under pressure, gets away from Gilman, rolling to his right, throws.
This guy's incredible, man.
Across the 35-yard line for a first down. There's a penalty flag down. Keyshawn Booty made the catch. Did he push off to get space? Officials are talking about it. Patriots are all walking backwards. Here's Brad Rogers with the call.
Interference. Offense number 9. 2-yard penalty for the previous spot. 3rd down.
So Keyshawn Booty working against Marlon Humphrey on the outside. He just gave a little bit of a shove. I guess it was enough to draw the flag.
Yeah, so as he sees Drake May scrambling a little bit, he's just trying to find a way to get open, to show his number back to the quarterback. And as he comes back out of it, a push on Humphrey gets called by the officials.
So back to a 3rd and 15 now. With the ball at the 20-yard line. Shotgun snap, May back to pass. May under pressure, steps up in the pocket, looks, throws down the middle, got a man, that's caught, and that's a first down. Up at the 45-yard line. May buying time again, fires a strike to Stephon Diggs, a gain of 24.
That's that's just the special quality that this young man brings to the table because there's no panic, Ryan. He feels the pressure coming from around the side, just steps up, ends up throwing this ball off of 1 foot, but he sees a receiver open downfield, gets the ball in the hands, and digs for a first down.
Patriots from their own 44, first down and 10. High formation, Hooper the fullback, now will motion out to the right end of the line. May under center, gets the snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, sets his feet between the hash marks, plenty of time, now moving right, throws right, knocked down, incomplete. Good job by Kyle Hamilton, who actually moved back inside and got a hand out there to knock down the pass that was intended for Hooper. It'll bring up second down and 10.
Well, they brought the extra lineman in again, Thayer Bumford over on the right-hand side, so they end up booting back to his side, so they have a little extra lineman over there for protection. But then Drake May feels a little pressure, keeps this play alive, but it's the awareness of Kyle Hamilton to see where he's going with the football to Austin Hooper and knock it away.
Second down and 10. May in the shotgun with Stevens into his left. Two receivers out to the left side of the formation. May will bring Mac Collins in motion from left to right. Play clock down to 2. Here's the snap. May back to pass. Looking. Fires down the middle. Incomplete. Out of the reach of Collins. He was covered by Marlon Humphrey. And that'll bring up third down and 10.
He's able to find Mac Collins early in the game, and he's been quiet ever since, trying to get back to him a couple of times on this drive and just not able to connect as he ends up taking a hit from his right side. With Hollins coming back into the middle of the formation, ball thrown a little bit too far out in front of him.
So now a third down and 10. Patriots at their own 44-yard line. 2:07 to go third quarter. 17-13 Baltimore. May in the shotgun, Stevens into his left. Here's the snap, back to throw. May looking under pressure, hit as he throws, and he just throws this one away into the Patriots bench. Pressure applied by our Darius Washington, and May is slow to get up. His offensive linemen are going to help him up. May is grabbing at his left shin. And he is going to jog off now. Does have a little bit of a limp. The veteran Joshua Dobbs is the backup. Well, he got that shin and ankle twisted up a little bit as Washington was pulling him down to the ground. So that'll bring on Barringer to punt.
A little bit of an awkward takedown there.